guys, welcome to my Minecraft survival world. I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of everything I have built. Let's do this. We're gonna start away from the base first. Just a little tad bit away, but it's very important. I remember building this. This wasn't fun. It took a lot of work, but I'm gonna show you what it is real quick. It's away from the base, but this build is very important. This here got me a ton of gunpowder. What this is a gunpowder machine. It's not just for creeper. It's almost every mob spawns that can spawn in a regular world. It's just a creeper spawner. It does work, but we're not gonna sit here and wait for that to work. Let's go back down. With the new Minecraft update, everything looks so sick with the shaders, and it looks just so cool. That leads about 2,000 blocks plus to a jungle. We're not gonna go there because it's nothing but size a jungle, so save our trip. When we first enter a little walkway, when we come in, we got our new friend, Jasper, that we saved from the end, or the nether, I should say. This is his little home for now. I will be upgrading that with a giant dome with multiple of his friends and family members. When we come from Jasper's temporarily saying, we got a little bee farm, AK honey, infinite honey, and roses, of course. We got roses there for we feed them. So yeah, that's my infinite honey farm. And then we're gonna come from the honey farm. We're gonna walk over here to our little Japanese style home. Nothing's in it. It's like a little nice little guest house, I should say. But then we're gonna come from the Japanese house, and we're gonna make our way over to our beautiful our striders. Here's our strider, not striders, the sniffers, beautiful sniffers right here. I still got one that I left that's still hatching. Kind of pointless mob in the game, but I don't really do too much for the sniffers. But yeah, let's make our way to the panda. Here's a little panda spot. This is our jungle area with our emerald beacon. Was not fun to do this one, but it took a lot of trading. But it's a little pyramid, not really pyramid, but it's like it's supposed to be a mini remake of a jungle temple, like a small one. It's not like fully completely built, 'cause you can go through it, but yeah, it's a little jungle. That's what the railroad tracks are for, because we took the 2,000 blocks plus that way to get them. So there's my pandas. We're gonna make our way over to our another beacon. It's a little plain design, nothing crazy. Nice little bunch of moss blocks and mossy cobble, and we got all that from this machine here. This is a moss farm where you get a bunch of moss and seeds and everything is all in this machine. Then we're gonna make our way over to our castle. I didn't design much of it. I didn't put nothing into it. This is plain. A lot of builds are just plain. Stuff that is on my mind I wanted to build. It does have a little redstone, a little redstone put into it. But it's really not much. Like interior, I didn't do really anything. I did put some lanterns. It's just for looks. That's really all the castle's for. It's for looks. Beautiful castle though. Let's make our way down, and we're gonna go to our what's on the list. We ran out of our speed. We need to get our speed back. You really are slow in the game when you don't have whatchamacallit, the beacon. But here is our one of two conduits that we have. It's good to have multiple in your area, because when it's raining, you'll be getting the night vision all around your area. But it's a little kind of like a little tank we made. Nice little tank with conduit. Just a bunch of glass, and I put some prismarine blocks at the top. I like prismarine. It's a very nice color block. Then we're going to come to where our axolotls live. Axolotls, you can roast me how I say it in the comments. But here is my friends. This is a giant tank I made. I was gonna put water in it, but then they will swim up, and then it'll be hard to really see them. So I put a little bit of water into it. In the middle there is um, fish in the middle. So yeah, that is our fish tank. We're gonna make away from a fish tank, cause this used to be a village that we took over. I tend to do that on all my Cyber Worlds. I took over villages and kind of remodel them. Here's a little farm that we don't even use, as you can see. It's very rarely used. So, rarely used, but I mainly had it for trading. And not trading. Trading certain things and for breeding villagers. I did keep some of the villagers' houses. I didn't do nothing to it. I just want to, still keep it village theme. We come over here. This is where our infinite chicken eggs we got, which is very helpful. Cause I wanted to get a bunch of roses to make my wizard skeleton farm in the nether. So, getting a bunch of eggs, finding a bunch of chickens, and then getting a bunch of wizard's roses when a wizard kills mobs near it. And then we got our second fish tank, or should I say, conduit tank. This is another one. Same thing. I just copy and paste the same one. I did put another beacon next to it, and this is where this is when they added the what do you call it? The ruin place where you get the keys. This is the Trail's Ruin, and that's what it's called. I'm probably wrong, but this is a little area. There's not much. Child chambers, that's the word. My little child chamber spot I made. Let's continue over to the house. The house is nothing crazy. I did remodel it, make it a little bigger. And the house has a bunch of all my animals, my dogs, and my cats and Oscarot. And I like to enchant the table with the dragon egg that we don't even use enchant the table. I don't think really anybody uses enchant the table anymore, ever, since you can just village or trade everything. And then we're gonna go downstairs, which the faster way I made it. I made a villager house into like a fly zone to get it in and out. And what the heck is that in my hand? That's my thing. Here's my inside of my house. I got every template in the game. If you need the trophy, add me. I got you. We're working on getting all of the music discs. Working on that. And yeah, we're pretty OP in this game. We're pretty strong. Here's all, just to showcase what I have. Oops. That's this extra armor there that we don't use because, we rarely die in this game. And what else do we got? That's every trim in the game. Let's see. Where, you see that I have all the stuff in the game, but not much diamonds. I have like no diamonds, which is quite funny. I got everything. I got all this stuff, but no diamonds. I got more netherite than I got diamonds. And then this is probably my favorite box. All my totems, my chance to golden apples, all of this. Yes, this world is real, 100% real. If you don't believe me, join the world. I will let you do a trophy, and that will showcase that the world's real. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. That's the whole map of the world, or of my spot at least. Only me and my friend play this world, so I like it. It's keeping it small. Here is where the village lives. Villagers that tend to escape a lot for some reason. For some reason they can glitch through when they wake up and they go through walls. And I have all the important chants that I like to use. And this here is exactly why chitin tables are useless, because of villagers. We got the sugarcane farm that also doesn't really work that well, because if you're not in chunk, it doesn't work. But when it does work, it's good to have. You have a lot of sugarcane for trading paper with the villagers and for making fireworks. This is my gold farm, or gold spawner. When you activate it, it keeps breaking another portal. With the water, it comes out. It constantly turns on another portal on and off, and then piglins will spawn down, and then you're able to kill them. That's what it is at the bottom. Now let's go to this next spot, which is my wonderful sheep. It's not every color in the game. I haven't done that yet, but it's majority of the color. We got light gray, yellow, orange, red, white, pink, gray, black, and blue. It's this wool, which I use all the wool for netherite hunting in the nether, so the wool actually gets valued and is used a lot. And here is all my barn, or not really a barn, like a stable really, and it's really two of them. And the llamas that I had to get that trophy, which wasn't fun. I had to transport all these llamas and have all five together. That wasn't fun. And then we got another beacon. This one's probably my second favorite. Well, it probably is my favorite, even though that one's all emerald, because I like the end crystal that I did. And this was my first beacon I made. And it has a little bit of every block in the game, almost every single block, almost. I do want to make like one that has majority netherite one day. That would be kind of cool. And then we come this way to our beautiful, useless thing that we don't use. All these melon and pumpkins. We don't use them, but we got it. A lot of stuff I build here I don't even use. But when you get bored in the game, you start building things you don't even need. That tends how Minecraft be. And we got a tower that kind of nice actually. Let's go in it. It's a nice little tower to look at everything in the world. Just about, at least. You can see a good bit of it. And then there's only a few more things left over here. That's because that sugarcane tends to work if you're not in the chunk. But it sure works when you have this much sugarcane growing all at once. And then we got a bamboo farm, which we use for scaffolding if we use them. Which doesn't really work unless you're in a chunk. And then we're gonna fly up. Over here is the iron farm. It works very well actually. AFK here for a little bit and you get a good bit of iron. And that's how I got on my cats. The cats will spawn up top. I will quickly grab them, which here's one of them, before they burn with the iron golem. And I put a zombie because they say a zombie scares the villagers, which makes iron golem spawn quicker. Supposedly. And then the last thing that I'm gonna show, that's my friend's area. But we're gonna fly all the way up here. This is where our good old buddy's at. This trophy here was not fun to redo. The thing is, I done this trophy on the PS4 edition, and it didn't transfer trophies, and we did it again. Good guy, just a trooper. And then yeah, that is my survival world. It's gonna, of course, get bigger because I like to constantly extend my area. And next big project, we're gonna be doing a giant dome for the gas. But yeah, hope you enjoy this little. So far in the makings, I'll be doing updates on the world as more and more I build. But that is my survival world. All legit. If you don't believe me, add me on the PS5 and I can get you. I'll let you do a trophy that you don't got for proof. Yeah, that's the world. And look at my buddy Jasper. Nice fella. Beautiful fella. Yeah, that is my world.